so I'm going to fire up a Middle Earth draft, a Lord of the Rings draft, and we'll yeah, just figured like instead of you being able to play, if you can't play and like we were just talking about these like interesting board states and stuff. I thought maybe what the heck if I record a video and you can check it out. So yeah, I'll record the draft portion and upload it separate to the game. So if you don't really care much for the draft but want to watch the games, then they'll be separate. Yeah, I'm struggling in this format. Struggling but not giving up. Alrighty. So Gandalf the Grey, good fun in blue red, and I do like a bit of blue red. Like I'll probably just pick that and try and build around it. Yeah, other cards that like this I haven't really liked that much. It's okay. Like these kind of cards are okay, but picking two colored cards like push you in. But this is one of the better color combinations in this set. Hitling Knots is okay. It fills a role in this deck that I'm trying to play. Vanguard's good in the black deck. Torment of Golem's great. It's yeah, it's a good yeah, it's a good card. I'm just wanted to see how good Torment of Golem is. Torment. I'm struggling my ABCs this morning. Oh, it's the Torment of Golem. Yeah, 60% win rate. But yeah, we're going with Gandalf. We're going to try and go down that that blue-red path and see how things go. So in this pack, anyway, all right, this pack. So Fire Leap is okay. I like, well, I really like probably between these two, like Glorious Gale and Isolation at Orthanc. Arwen's Gift is also really good. Lots of legendaries flying around, so being able to draw. Yeah, there's not really any red cards that leap out. Like this is good, but it doesn't really fill a role in this deck. Yes, like neither of these. So normally I start like looking at the rares or the uncommons. Yeah, green's probably like the worst in this set. Like isolation at Orthanc's good, but I think it's just like one extra cost. Like Glorious Gale is good. It counters spells, and anything that says like the ring tempts you is great. So yeah, sometimes these rares I have to read. Yeah, so you have to be getting attacked for this to work. No, whenever a creature, yeah, an opponent controls, yeah, you have to be. And yeah, it doesn't seem that good. So yeah, improvised clubs, okay. Captain of Umbar is pretty good as well. I just have to make sure that yeah, this red, blue-red, isn't making me get blinders on like other colors. Which like it isn't. Sam Desperate Rescue is okay in the black, but black gets cut. Black's the best color in this set by a long shot. It gets cut a lot, so it's hard to move into black sometime. For me, it's pretty much between like Improvised Club and this Captain. I think I can pick these up later, so I'll take the Captain now. All right, I like Elrond. Yeah, got a lot to do with scrying. Surrounded by Orcs is also good. I do like breaking into Friendship though. Fellowship. Yeah, it just makes two of their creatures deal, or one of their creatures deal damage to another one of their creature. Quarrel's End's also pretty good. Yeah, making tokens, drawing cards. But it's hard to say no to Elrond. Or is it? That's alright. So there's a card I'm looking for here, which I've forgotten the name. It's a red card. Hugh the Antwood, it's very wordy. It's not that good. Yeah, I can't remember the name of this red card I'm looking for. But here, yeah, it's pretty much a isolation or thanks, like the card standing out. This is a removal, but this enchantment removal, there's a lot of sacrifice outlets and stuff. So this one you have, yeah, it pretty much takes something out of the game. It taps it and it stays tapped unless it's got +1/+1 counters on it. So there's a lot of like sacrifice outlets and stuff in this. So there's a lot of ways like when you play it that people can get around it and stuff. So it's not that good. So yeah, we'll just take isolation of Orthanc. Shadow the Enemy's alright. I've picked it. But it's just like a build around card, and unfortunately, I'm a bit past building around. So been getting past some okay black cards. There's nothing here I really want to take. Yes, Slip on the Ring now for Wrath. Look, I'm just going to take Sirith Ungol Patrol, because blue-black go together pretty well. Yeah, there's Bag and Porter's been good in the green deck, but Surrounded by Orcs is okay. Alright, yeah, and I'm trying to get that here we are. This draft's up now, so alright, so we've got another captain. This is good if I'm drawing a lot of cards, like the Knights are alright, which, you know, combined with this captain's good. I think the kind of deck I'm playing, we can maybe make the Knights work. I think if we're like playing green, sorry, then Mirkwood Spiders is the best. Another isolation, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'm not rating that card that high. So yeah, now I'm using this thing. There's like red's been getting picked up a lot. There's 4 red cards missing out of this pack. 1 black, 1 white. I'll take this envelope. Good at making extra colors. Again, red's been getting cut. Red and white. So yeah, there's oops, yeah. Yeah, whatever. Towards the end there, it gets a bit. All right, so we get past like pretty crazy black card here, which, yeah, I'd have to. I'm just gonna check out. So it's got a 57 game in hand win rate for Sauron the Necromancer. Versus like what color I'm trying to play is this Bilbo retired Burglar, which has a 60% game in hand win rate. I'm looking more at that, but then like what we're gonna get in return, this pack's pretty light on playables for blue, blue and red. Yeah, just it's if we can start like picking up ring tempting. So yeah, here we're immediately we've got our birthday escape. Yeah, look, a rally at the Hornburg. Ooh, versus birthday escape. I think we just want to take birthday escape, because here it triggers like with our knights and a whole bunch of other things. So I think birthday escape there. That was a tough pick. Maybe should have spent a little bit longer thinking about it, but here we are. Yeah, Treason of Isengard's good in this deck, I think. Yeah, over another captain. This was a card I was like a little bit down on for a while, but the ring tempting, just that like late game big tempo hit, scry 1 ring temp, it triggers a lot of things. Sucks to be, yeah, that's good fun. This little Frodo man. Yeah, it's between like breaking and the horses, and I think like the horses are a good top end here. we can ditch this stuff. Like, yeah, the blue's starting to flow here. So, yeah, again, like, this is like one of my favorite cards. Draw 2 cards and discard. You get to do that 2 turns. The way sagas work, like, you work through the chapters at the start of each turn. A Glorious Gale here is good. Ring Tempting, countering something, but I just think it's hard to say no to a Bath Song here. Alright, so, like, yeah, we're picking up a lot of blue. Like, I'm fine with the amount of blue we have. Again, Treason of Isengard, like, in the deck, we're playing, just being able to recycle. Like, even just, you know, being able to get back Birthday Escape, play it again, get ring tempting triggers and stuff. Like, I think blue-red spells really likes that. Counts as Liberation. Yeah, again, I like this 2-mana draw a card. You can just bring it back, and draw another card versus another Knights. Like, I don't know. It's not that good a card, but so again, yeah, this Dreadful is a Storm. I was pretty down on it to begin with, but being able to pump my things, just the ring tempts you on cards is what we're looking for here. So we're trying to get in to build a deck. It doesn't have to be necessarily big on creatures, but big on tempo. So like bouncing their things, killing their things, removing their things, getting a lot of the ring tempting triggers, and then crashing in for lots of unblockable damage. So yeah, you see, like with this Bilbo. So yeah, like this is I don't know, people don't like this card that much, but I do. So yeah, I don't know, I'm playing it. I like it. Another captain, sure. The stats are a little bit low, but in this, like, low, like, I know this is like the complete opposite, but low power, high toughness is sort of, I'll put this in, but look not to run it. Alright, so Flash Indestructible. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to a legendary creature. Equipped creature has Indestructible. I think it's Mithraco's like up there. I think it's a really good card. No, it's not. 47%. So yeah, what does it do? It gives something indestructible. It itself is indestructible. Yeah, no. Maybe we can do better with our spells. So yeah, there's not really a whole lot. It's an instant to fill the instant. Yeah. Oh no. The time went. Man, I can't believe that. Look, there wasn't really much to pick there. Look, we still don't have much red, so moving into black is not too bad. Voracious Fellbeast is really good, because I'm not really giving up much, like Glorious Gale, Arwen's Gift. There's black. Yeah, so here I'm like either thinking like pack 3, it's 3 red cards I can ditch to move into black. So yeah, I'll hedge my bets. I don't think I was giving up too much. I think, yeah, my deck's not that good, so I think a Birthday Escape here is over Bath Song. It's just like being able to get, like, it pretty much just replaces itself. When your deck's bad, you want to fill it with cards that aren't that bad. So this thing's like good, but it's not good with a temp deck because it's not an optional thing. So giving everything +1/+0, and you want to like crash in for damage sometimes isn't the best. Some bad black cards. Yeah, this is we're train wrecking fast. What's this do? Yeah, I'll get my Arwen's gift, but I just wanted to read what this thing does. Goad. What does Goad do? Until your next turn, a goaded treat attacks each combat if possible. Sure. Actually, no, I like Rohirrim Lancer. I think we're still on the black red. Sorry, the blue red. Hithling not as good. See, this card I like because of the low. Like, it does what you want to do in the tempting deck. Yeah, whatever. We'll take that. Because it's got that low power, high toughness, so it sits there as a good blocker when you need it, and then crashes in for damage. I'll take Gimli here. We're back to yeah, the first pack. I can't believe that bloody the time ran out. I just wasn't paying attention to it. Talking too much. Hey. Well, something went there. I must have like... Well, that was weird. Alright, breaking in the fellowship here. I still had time on the thing. I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, I like this card when I'm doing the deck. I am just with like counter spells and stuff. Yeah, man, that like taking something in that first pack like that Glorious Gale or something would have been not in that first pack. Yeah, what was there? Battlestar Goblin. It was like really... Yeah, so I was hoping to pick up, there's a card, what is it called? I can't remember, but basically it's a red card that says like, every time you cast an instant or sorcery, it deals 2 damage to the opponent. I was just hoping to pick up one of them. Yeah, this deck's not that strong. Anyway. I got the old, I was hoping that like sometimes when they call it like the streamer, like when you're streaming and you're talking about your games and stuff, you play better because you have to justify all your picks, but I think it just made me distracted. But yeah, that's pretty much how this like set's been going for me. I'm struggling on lots of things. Alright, I'll think about that War Beast. It's like a maybe. Definitely not playing that. Alright. So yeah, Treason of Isengard, we're keeping that. So pretty much my deck revolves around getting off like creatures, some small creatures. And then lots of ring tempting. So I just want to count how much ring tempting I got. So I'll put that in the sideboard for now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in a mass. It's enough, but 7. All right. So yeah, so we got 17 lands. So we're looking to play 23 playables. So at the moment I have to make 7 cuts. One of them can be a land, because yeah, I've just like honestly started playing 16 lands, and I haven't had... Arena has this like hand smoother where it makes sure that you always have at least like 2 to 3 like lands in hand at the start, and I just find that playing 16 lands with like a curve that tops out at 5, it's really not that hard. Like, and then you have to ask yourself like, do the 5 have to come down at 5? Yeah, I think I like over evaluated Gandalf. I think I thought it did something else. I didn't have to move into blue red for it. I think there was a lot of different options. I'll be interested to go back and look at this draft later. Yeah, I think I I just picked that early and was like, oh, it's such a good card, but really, that's not that good. So I play it, then once I get to ping someone for 3, the opponent, and then I get to copy. Yeah, it's not that good. I think I gave up a lot, just trying to build around this. Not really a build around card, but that's okay. All right, so I think we can ditch that. Like that's a maybe. That's a maybe. Yeah, I think this deck's just bad. That's what me thinks. So yeah, if I'm going down the ring tempting route and trying to get lots of ring tempting, I don't think I have enough to like call it a ring tempting deck. And if I'm trying to do a spells deck, I don't have enough good. There's better spells, blue spells that I could have been doing here. I think black was pretty open, and I think I even made the comment at some point like, oh, red's been taking, like looking back at that the card thing, like was getting picked a lot. So I think pretty early I could have moved into black. Even white was there. I just don't have a good eye for white at the moment. But yeah, no, it's all right. I'll put it together and see if I can get 3 wins with it. All right. So if I take out my big hitters, what are we doing here? So these work good. I got a fair bit of card draw. Like this works good. Yeah, like I'm not really picking this for its what its ability is. I'm more picking it for just being a 1/4. So like there's just games when it can just crash in a lot. Can it though? So pretty much our whole deck revolves around finding Bilbo, playing Bilbo, and attacking with Bilbo. Well, sorry, I didn't count Bilbo, so that's 6, 7. When he dies, triggers. 10, 7. So I think, yeah, I definitely want an extra, like more. Yeah, there's not much red. Breaking in the Fellowship. So we've gone down to 16 lands. I think I can ditch one of them. Yeah, I don't know about that. Scry. It's basically like 2 mana, draw a card. I think this is sort of like a deck. Yeah, this isn't very good. Again, it's yeah, pretty much me in this set. Like, I know what the archetypes do. I know what the decks do. Generally, in the past, there's like, I'll stop the recording before I start. So yeah, I'll like generally in the sets they're not like deep as they say. So like, if you're playing blue red, all the blue red cards go to one deck. Whereas now, like, there's probably like 3 decks or 2 decks that blue red can play, so you can end up with like halves. So I think that's sort of what I've done. What I tend to do a lot is I go, that's a good card, but I don't know that. I don't necessarily play that good card in the deck that it's supposed to be in. And it's like looking at all the card data and stuff. I think it's sort of you go, yeah, that's a good card. So I think being on the draw here, we'll see what they play turn 2. All right, so they're playing pretty slow. So I think I'll get my creature down because they're playing blue red. We can so this isn't a ramping, so it's like a mana filter, so it can just change colors around. So yeah, the choice there was either to play the creature out or to keep up a counter spell. But I sort of, yeah, I wasn't expecting green, but yeah, I was just keeping it up. So they have, like, they have Glorious Gale up. So I just have to be careful here, like what I want to do. Yeah, so I think I just attack in. I'll see what they do. Because if they're keeping up Glorious Gale, I'd rather like Dreadful as the Storm here, just to get their like mana filter dude out of the way. Get a ring temp trigger. Like it's a bit of a waste, but if like looking at their 3 lands, like this could be like a bit of a pivotal card for their deck, but yeah, they've already got their thing. All right, so again, like now, if they're holding up again counter magic, like that's where this. So it's got flash, so I can play it anytime I could cast an instant. So I'm better off just playing it at their turn. It does have Scry 1 though, so like I could play it now, I'll get the trigger, but I've got a feeling they'll just counter it. So, well maybe not, I don't know what their colours they're playing. Alright, Gandalf. Sure, so they're playing that before blocks, so yeah, I can just, yeah, what do you want Gandalf? That seems good to me. As good as anything to counter. So here's I'll do what I was talking about last turn. So I can like, is that the play? Is that the play? Yeah, so I can like main phase my Greyhaven's Navigator in to like, because it becomes unblockable, to like get it in. Or the other options, I sit back. Yeah, I do want to attack here because I want to get this trigger off. So I'll attack. I'll get the ring tempting trigger, and we'll see what happens. So 5 lands is good. To be able to cast this Gandalf. I think I'm gonna pitch the Knights here. So before blockers, I'll just flash this thing out. Maybe the play was even just to scry first before that attack, so then I know what's on top. Yeah, I'll take that. So yeah, sneak in for 3 damage here. Unblockable. Yeah, I'll play land and say go. So yeah, into my turn there. Shire terracing. Alright, 4 colours. Let's go. Double black now. Voracious Bellbeast. Alright, so yeah, this card's good, but if I can get rid of this army, then, which is like this isolation of all things, so I can, if I bounce that back, because this makes an army every time they attack. So if I can bounce that army off and just get rid of it, then there's like no way that they can, yeah, they can't, what am I trying to say here? There's no way that they can get it back again. So, I think the play here is to, yeah, I really want to get there. So I'm gonna, this creature will deal damage, yeah, so that, oh, yeah, if I get rid of their token, then it just switches that card off until they've got another way to do it, another amass. I'll make, yeah, I'll make this Roaming Bearer. Yeah, I'll attack with both. I'll see what they. Alright, so I'm gonna pitch something. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Yeah, curious to see what they got here. Alright, I'll play this captain because I got nothing else to do. They might glory scale it, but sure, I'll keep Gandalf back. Sweet. So yeah, if they can amass, oh cool. Alright, so doesn't have flash. Yeah, what's the play here? So they don't have creatures. Is it instant? Yeah, alright. So I'll attack in here. If they want to flash something out, then... Look, I'm just going to run the Gandalf out and see what they got. If they have another Glorious Gale, then so be it. Cool. So this is where, like, yeah... So we've got 3 damage, I gotta remember, every time I cast a spell. I've got 3 damage sitting on the board here. Alright, so now I've got a chance to get spells back. I'm looking for cheap spells. So yeah, we'll just keep up Isolation. Again, in case they splash something in. But yeah, if they've got no blocks, then Smite the Deathless, huh? So yeah, I can cast this to just save my Grey Heavens Navigator. But look, I think like it's tricky, but I think like I'm better off just keeping it because if they're able to if they're able to play some big thing, well then like I've got lethal on the board here. So I'll just attack here and just see what they. So we can. Yeah, I'll just. All right. Yeah, I'll just ping them for 3 and see what happens. Oh, was it? Yeah, sorry, I might have misread that. Is it copy target instant? Oh, you control because I was like, oh, could I copy the Oh, the trigger was still on the stack. Yeah, fair enough. All that for nothing. Yeah, I could have copied. I was wondering, could I copy their counterspell to counterspell their counterspell? But anyway, wasn't expecting to win with this deck, so I'll take it. Their deck was confusing, like the 4 colors. Like they must have had some good bombs or something. Alright, so little light on lands, which is fine. Yeah, we literally need to draw a land. I've done this before and got caught out, but I'm a gambler, man. We got a lot of Alright, so this is where yeah. 1 or more halflings creating for they just take off soon. So I want to try and keep them down on there. Oh man. It's like the card that plays around the card I was holding up. Yeah, this is blue-green halflings deck is good. Blue-green, red-green. Yeah. Stomp. Where are all the rallies? The rally. Alright. Well, I gotta trade there. All the life they have. Alright, so what's the play here? So you either play like big blocker, a blocker, yeah, whatever. This is, yeah, this is like the average kind of deck. You face is just quickness. Quickness and synergy. Alright, we can start trying to chip away at there. And all the tokens. Still taking 4 here. Oh, bow. I've played against it a bit. Creature. Is that in reach, huh? Alright. To everything. Sure. This deck is good. But it's good. I like to play against good decks. You get to see what people are doing. Alright, so what am I taking? 2, 4, 6. Really not much I can do against this with my deck. GG's. Yeah. Because yeah, there's like within the blue suite of cards and the red suite. So the red has like Smite the Deathless and like Rally at the Hornburg, which I passed I think to pick Birthday Escape. For some reason I think I got this Gandalf card in my head as like maybe that one that they flashed in the last game. Just did different stuff. Yeah, had that Gandalf card, was like way better. So I was like, yeah, I need to take instants or sorceries, but not really what it's doing. Anyway, so yeah, and then the blue suite has like there's probably like 3 or 4 other cards that are a lot better in the blue suite of spells. So I think I've sort of just like picked up some good cards and not much synergy. This is yeah, I don't know. Need to talk through, be able to identify what I'm doing wrong. Alright, well that's what I said, my deck revolves around Bilbo, but alright, all the little boys. Girls. Yeah, I'll breaking in the fellowship here, so they can just get that one back. I think, yeah, let's do this. So yeah, I'm gonna get Bilbo in at 3 at ring tempt 3. So yeah, the ring, it's basically like 2 is good, 3 meh, and when you get to level 4 and dealing like an extra yeah. Alright, so they're playing this like white black Zac kind of deck. So yeah, they're aims to like increase the mass of like these tokens. But yeah, it's hard because it's like one power deck is the one that stops the deck that I'm trying to get him. Got it. Credit card. You got it. So we're at level 4 now, which is good. I just need to get something through. So we got knights, big knights, or little boys. And we can bounce something. Yeah, I think we just... Was it to play? Nah, maybe it was to play them out. Yeah, I think just there wasn't anything else to do with that mana, so a creature died, draw a card. So this is where if a creature died under your control, draw a card. So this is the beginning ends that if a creature died under your control, no blocks. So yeah, they can start like sacrificing this thing, getting it back, making 1/1s, and sacrificing the 1/1s and getting that back. Then like drawing cards and stuff. It can go off pretty quick. So yeah, what's the play here? Bounce that, get in for damage. Yeah, I think it would have been way better last turn just playing out the knights. Because I could have like blocked something there, although like it triggers all their stuff. And then offered up trades, like actually put some pressure on them. I think playing out that 2-1 on turn 4 was a bit silly. So this is where oh yeah, it's the ring bearer, of course, I can't block it. Sure. So yeah, looking for them to sack it this turn. If I lose a life, they gain a life. At the end of the turn, they bring it back to the battlefield. They make a 1/1, which then they can then sacrifice, they draw a card. Alright. So I think so we can. I was just thinking of like main phasing. I can bounce both those things. Just cast a spell. Yeah, what the heck. I wonder what happens when they both fly. Yeah, one just flies before the other. Sure. Yeah, just throw this color out. Oh my. Okay. I didn't see that coming. Yes, I had fun. Because I got a random, like, I think they thought I had a heaps better deck than I did. Oh man. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like there's this, it's like bronze and stuff like that. Like, I've had some hard games, and as I get into gold, like, it's just, like, the quality deck sometimes goes up, but I feel like that last deck I was playing was horrible, and I'm just playing against weird. It's almost like, because I think in bronze, if you lose a match, you don't lose like chips on your ranking, but if you, like as you go up, you do. So I think everyone just sort of like congregates maybe towards, so like the vast majority of players are in gold or something. Like, I just feel like, so on the draw again. Yeah, I feel like I don't know, playing. Yeah, just not the best players. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I should be losing way more with this. Like that second deck I faced. Sure, like more of that. Like as you rise up the ranks, but. No. All right. So they missed their 2-drop. So. Yeah, I'm gonna attack here and just keep up Glorious Gale and try and punish them. Well, that's my only option. Sorry. Yeah, let's try and blank them on their 3-drop. Unless they kill it. Smite the Deathless. Yeah, it's just like you can see when the card's on like just then it flicked. That means that they are like targeting my creature, which is fine. So we really are only option to run out this lady. So yeah, that banished from Edoras because it exiles it. I didn't get the trigger. When it dies, the ring takes you. I didn't get the trigger. That is a good card. Alright. So the option here is to so yeah, I can go like Breaking of the Fellowship, and then Kraken for 3 because it'll be unblockable. Yeah, Breaking of the Fellowship to kill that, or I can attack in with, and then that leaves me Glorious Gale for the next turn. I can crack in and keep up like Dreadful as the Storm to try and yeah, but like I'm doing this all to get 1 damage. So I think, or it's, I play Bar Song. So I think what I'm gonna do is this ring temp trigger. But the other thing as well is I do have the no attack. So I've got this because it says untap another target permanent. A permanent being like anything that's on the battlefield. So a mass orcs 2. When you do, alright. So this is a pretty easy Glorious Gale. But yeah, any permanents, anything on the battlefield. So basically, what I can do is tap her to untap a land. And get extra land, like an extra mana source. So that's, yeah, and I'd much rather face down that than that. Yeah, I have had that cast against me before. Yeah, it's good. My turn. Right. So what I'll do here is I'm going to attack here because I get this trigger to draw a card. I think like the worst, what's the worst thing here? These work good together. Ring temp is good. Yeah, I can pitch a land. I think. I have no idea. We'll see what they do. Yeah, I think I just Blast on here. Discard a card. I like the ring tempt on this. I got ring tempt. A mass. My whole thing was like the Watcher. I think the Watcher's just the worst card. I should have got. Yeah. Anyway, I think the play was to not pitch the land then. Yeah, I think it was greedy to pitch the land. I should have just ditched the Watcher. Yeah, I'm like all for these really complex board states and stuff, but it's just been pretty run-of-the-mill, self-explanatory stuff so far. Hasn't been too hasn't been too complicated or anything. Alright, so here's where like I can pitch a land. I can play a land. So I can actually get we can race here. What am I taking? 4 back. So do this. Alright, so now we have a land. So now I'm gonna hit them for 4 and they're gonna hit me back for 4. So I'll attack in, I'll get this trigger. So next turn as well, I also will get 2 extra mana. So yeah, I'm on 5 lands, so I can start pitching lands. So before damage, if I make it a 5/5, I'm getting another 5, 6, 7, 8. And they'll crack back for 4, provided no shenanigans. I also have to be careful because I've got this Treason of Isengard, so when this triggers, it shuffle any number of cards from my graveyard back into my library, but I want to keep some here for Treason of Isengard, which so now I'm at 4, like ring temp doesn't matter as much. Getting back Glorious Gale is good because like I can just hold up 2 mana for the rest of the game and keep them playing around it. So if they don't play a 1-powered creature, that's fine. Alright, so what am I going to get back with my... So I can put that back because I've got one in my hand. I can put that back because I've got one in my hand. I think I keep... No, I'll put them all back. Because I think... Alright, so then before I go to attacks, I've got blue sitting in my... I got blue sitting in my my mana pool here. So if I go to attacks, that gets used up. So we'll oh, that was silly. The play was for Elrond first, and then Birthday Escape, so that I could get back my. Try one, so we'll see what. Actually, we can play this. So then we can. Oh, on top of your library. I always misread that as back to your hand. So what's the play here? Sorcery speed. So yeah, we can. Breaking of the Fellowship here. Do I end up with 3 of them? No. What is it? Oh, Scry. Sorry. Yeah, scrying. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, scry 1. Okay. Alright, this makes more sense. So no blocks here. Alright, so we can break in. Get the Scarecrow out of the way. Damn it, if it was one more instant or sorcery. Yeah, Scry's good. It just like thins out your draws. No attacks. Sure. So yeah, now if I can somehow get my my ring onto the Watcher, like every time I play a creature, I'll be scrying, then it becomes unblockable. So then it'd be doing 3 unblockable plus 3 damage from the ring tempting. That is a good card. My life total is low though, so I need to protect it. Alright, so I'm going to use Treason of Isengard. Like, Bilbo's good, but I know it's second from the top. And I can... So I think I use it to Birthday Escape. Yeah, so I Treason of Isengard, put the Birthday Escape on top. The next turn I draw Birthday Escape. Then I'll draw the Bilbo off the Birthday Escape. Then I'll play Bilbo, which will trigger Elrond, which will make these two, if they're still alive, unblockable. One of them will be holding the ring, and that should be GG's. So you should be on, so they're going to take 3, so it'll be on 7, so it's not GG's just yet. Close though. But it should put enough pressure on them that they don't attack this next turn. Yeah, or the other play is not to Birthday Escape, not to Treason of Isengard. Keep this up. The Grey Havens. This is the second. Alright, the ring tempts you. Okay, so I could have gone in for more than. Alright, yeah, Treason of Isengard, Birthday Escape. We'll go with that. Yeah, so I could have scryed one a second time, triggered that, the ring tempting, that, and then got 6 then. Yeah, so yes, and then the ring tempts. I completely missed the maps would trigger Elrond as well. I know what my cards are. Right. So they shouldn't attack here, because I pretty much have the game. If they do, it's game over. Okay. I'll block there. Yeah, so next turn I'll be playing the Bilbo, and then I'll have both of these unblockable. Yeah, and it's 6 with them, plus the level 4 ring is 9 damage, so try one so we can push that. Yeah, so they might have a Smite the Deathless. Okay, if that's what you got. Oh, so... Oh, they cast it, they don't have enough. Yeah, they don't have enough, sync that off. Yeah, cool. Good game, my friend. I thought maybe they had an extra mana somewhere they could pop the food token. Jesus. I'm not expecting... I wasn't expecting any wins with this deck, and here we are. 2 wins. And 3 wins. The cards that I just feel like, well, they stumbled a little bit. I'm not sure. Anyway, the girls are up, so I'm gonna stop the recording and I'll finish this game tomorrow. Alright, I had a little bit of... The girls went back to bed, so we'll play queued up for another game. Again, I'm on the draw. Opponent goes first. I feel like it's every single... It's not the best hand, but whatever. Yeah, we'll get stomped here. But at least I got all my lands. That's the other reason, like the ring tempting in this set being there, and like every time you attack, like drawing, discarding, like you see with so much more of your deck. So like that's why I just feel like going down to 16 lands is not the worst thing. This is getting bad. All these lands. Yeah, I don't know. What jankiness are you guys doing? No blocks. Right. That's not. Oh, whoops. Damn it. I'm just gonna fire that off and get some extra damage in and get my ring tempting ticking off. Depending on what they do here, if they present a big threat, maybe it's knights. Okay. This we can work with this. There's potential for like a big blowout here. Yeah, I should, like, that was a mistake. We were dreadful of the storming then. So yeah, the options here is to like make this back into the chump block. So here's where I can start chomping through my lands. Doesn't hit anything. Yeah, I think I keep him back. Little chumpy chump. This is going to be a 4/4 next turn. We'll see any more like they're at least I'm getting through my lands. This Bath Song is doing a lot of work in that regards. So I think the play here is to lay up the knights. March the Black Gates. If you could, yeah, like you did the last time we played it, if you can get the token out of the way, it's just blank. There's like 3 removals in this set. But here's the other. Oh no, yeah. So it's considered a 0. What a 0/0 army token. Yeah, this is bad. Sure, let's put some cards back in my deck. So yeah, what can we do here? We can Gandalf double Dreadful. Nope. Double Treason? Nope. Oh yeah, Gandalf land. Does that even do anything? Ring temp, so we get a chump block. Or we play the Watcher. Double chump block. Okay. I just don't think there's much I can do in that game. It's like yeah, maybe he can eke something out, but knowing what's in my deck, I just don't think. Don't think the win was there. That like I'll just want to flick through my I just want to flick through my deck and just see, because I just don't think there was anything. Isolation of Orthanc, the two of them. Target creature on top of its owner's library. I did have outs. Because yeah, if we could, yeah, when it's a token creature like that, when you bounce it back, it just disappears. That's alright. Amass, yeah. Other than that, yeah, and the horses are brewing then. Yeah, okay, so I had 3 outs. Alright. Plus the Treason of Isengard. Yeah, alright. Probably should have hung around for one more turn. Anyway, it is what it is. That was a good deck that we faced. Like, not mine, that one. Alright, I'll see you later. Okay. Let's go. Back for day 2. Let's see if I can get this game going. See if I can squeak out another win. Alright, so interesting. The double blue, no red. I don't really have much card draw. I need to get the 4 lands before I can get to this. I think, and I'm on the play. I think it's a mulligan, unfortunately. Why you do this? Oh man. Alright. Okay. Give me 5 hands, so that, unfortunately, so if I put Gandalf at the bottom, when I get to this bath song at the end, it's shuffle any number, so I can get the Gandalf back if I do that. So I think that's what we're going to do. Different, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's just hope I don't get stuck on. Yay. Ho-ho. So, yeah, I think I can drop that there. Now we're just pretty much racing. We've got 2 power each on the board, and we'll see what happens. Yeah. We crash in there. It's 5 mana, so like the plays either play out Elrond, get my Scry, and then like get a more impactful Bath Song this turn. But look, I really think we were down to 5, so let's draw some more cards. Discard. Alright, ISO. That's good to blank if they start piling up this Orc army. Yeah, I think I can pitch a land here. Like, we should be making more treasure tokens. I'm going to take a few hits from these guys, but it is what it is. I get some life, that's always good. I'm about to lose it anyway. Alright, discard a card. I think like these just in combination are great. Birthday Escape, like getting a ring tempt off with my Bilbo is important, so I think yeah, but we are racing here, so what I'm thinking is like, because I'm going to attack now, I can crash in for, what's that, 5, 6, 7 damage. I'm about to lose another 3 life, so I think we sort of are in a race. As yeah, we'll get rid of this Birthday Escape. Yeah, we'll do this. So we'll crash in, so before damage, I'll make him big. Oh, I could have done that pre-combat to get the level 2. But yeah, auto pay. Trigger. Alright, so yeah, the next turn we've got, yeah, we can drop an Elrond, which will trigger Scry, which will give my Watcher unblockable. So we're crashing in for 1 for 4 damage against them. Yeah, I don't really want to trade here. It's got Menace. So Menace, it has to be blocked by 2 or more creatures. Alright, so we can shuffle, so we can put these back in. Alright, so now the Gandalf will be back in my deck. Alright, so yeah, I'll drop Elrond here, and that'll use up my 2 blue. Alright, as annoying as this creature is, I think at the moment to race this guy and creatures, so that's what I'll be doing. Yeah, so we'll go to combat here. We'll get our draw trigger off Bilbo, and we'll pitch the land. So then, yeah. So what I want to do here though is I want to keep up. Like, I'm not going to play the creature out now. I want to keep this Isolation of Orthanc. Yep. You got it. Yeah, to bounce something. Just depending on what they play. Because we're holding up mana, like they could be playing around our Glorious Gales and things like that. It's pretty common in this set to main deck counter spells, so no, fine. Alright, so I'm gonna chump block here. Yeah, I think we'll play it like this, and then before damage we'll send that back. Bronze, get a trigger, so yeah, I'll keep Bilbo. Alright, this is good. Alright, so we've got a chance here to kill some of their stuff. Yeah, so I think we Like we're copying 3 in the air, but I've got this food token. I can keep 2 mana up. We'll go to combat here and pitch the land. Alright, so yeah, the question here is like, if I breaking the fellowship, I could clear out one of their attackers. So we could, yeah, have we can deal with that. We're still copying 3 in the air. It's whether they can. I've got 2 blockers, so I can stabilize on the ground. Because if I do this, I give up my chance to pop this food. Otherwise, they can crash in for a lot. I think it's gonna be trading there. Yeah, I think this is. I think doing the food is my way here. Just depends on what. Because this is a sorcery, so yeah, I had to do it last turn. So if they can get an army up, activate Grond, then I'm pretty much dead. I'm taking 1, 2, 4, 7. So that still leaves me on 1. And this is sort of what I'm hoping for. If they crash in with the whole crew, then so we'll pass the blockers so we can. Okay, yeah. So we'll go to damage. 4 damage. I'll pop the food. And it just depends on what does that and the Grond, yeah, so then so yeah, depending on what they play here. Okay. Yeah, alright, so we have to win. The Grond kills the army, which is off the ground. Then we get to level 4. Bilbo attacks for 4. We swing with everything else, and that's the game. Oh, I didn't even realize. That's only on their turn with the Grond. See what they got. Yeah. They could have had a Smite the Deathless or something there. But look, it was that I was dying next turn anyway with the 3 in the sky. I couldn't do anything about it, so I had to go for it. Interesting. I can't believe this deck's up to 4 wins. I'm not complaining, but this is not what I was expecting at all. I was expecting like a pretty quick, like that game yesterday, that super quick loss. I was expecting like 3 games like that, just getting steamrolled. Yeah, this like slow grindy deck. There's a few cards, like a lot of like bouncing cards and just tempo that this deck needed. A few better creatures as well. Better things to wear the ring. But you can see like it's pretty much. I drew the Bilbo early. We played the Bilbo. Hey, I totally forgot. Mold mulligan down to 5 that time. This is a bit different. No, I don't have red, but yes, I have turn 2, turn 3. It's super cheeky. Alright, they're going first, so I'm gonna see 3 draws before then. Yeah, I think it's keepable. Famous last words. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of... Yeah, there we go. That's the top. There's not like... Yeah, what have I got? 5 cards that require red, so... There's not a whole... there's not a whole lot of reasons to really... Yeah, like this is... I've got 3 other cards that need red. Denethor, huh? Alright, let's drop our red and get our unblockable 3-1. ISO at Orthanc. Yeah, I think that's good because they're going to be making a lot of tokens. Oh, yeah, whatever. It's okay. See what they play here. The race. Alright, so we've got our big old blocker. Or we're racing. Yeah, alright. So I think we crash in here. I think it plays this. Who's the beatdown? Let's see what they got. Alright. Well, at least now we can, oh, ward 2. Okay, yeah, I can pay the ward cost for that. So we can... Yeah, so I can't bounce it because we just don't have enough mana at the moment. But I can... yeah, we can... Yes, I'm sure. There. Ward 2. Okay, and I'll get... I'll surrender to them. Hit him. Yeah, I haven't played with the breaking a whole heap. Come down on it since in this game. It's okay. It's not that great. Alright, so this is the last version of Orthanc. A lot better now. No blocks. Alright, so here we can... oh. Yeah, they're capped out. Oh. Yeah, it's whether they're playing... They can just be playing in this combination, this kind of stuff, second spells. They could just be like straight up. Yeah, well, it's like the option is to keep... yeah, here. I'll do this. Yeah, so we'll pay the board. We'll get rid of their like token maker. Make that again. Now we'll crash in. Let's see what we can rip off the top. Alright, now that is good. Yeah, I'll like wait one more turn. I hope they like, yeah, if they really commit into this playing, yeah. If they really commit into this army. It's like of all the like putting creatures down the yeah. Yeah, of returning the creatures to the hands, like Dunlin Corbane's probably one of the creatures we definitely do that with. Get this ring 10. Alright, so we may be able to what are we going to put on top of our library? So we can yeah, I think like getting the trigger off the Dunlin Corbane sucks, but Scry 1. Didn't I already look at that? No, I've already got one. Alright, yeah, sure. That's 6. Yeah, so if I can find a way to scry, huh? Well, they played 2 Claim the Precious so far. Just the 1. Hobbit Sting, okay. Oh, they pitched that off the, man, if they're pitching Hobbit Sting, they must have removal in hand. Because they pitched that off when the army attacked. Back. Okay. Yeah. So this in itself is just a win con. We can just drop. They could have Ye Old Glorious Gale in hand. What's the other? The other option is yeah, I think we run this out. All right, something that we can get a scry trigger off. Anything? Yes. Yeah. If we can put this on the top, if we can just skip this turn. Ooh, if my hand just is this weird thing that if we can draw it and cast the horses, then we win. But it telegraphs it. Enables them to keep up a good counter spell. Cool. Something's off. Me saying this is such a bad deck getting to 5 wins, I still think I've just been drawing well and stuff. I'm not complaining. I got a free draft, so better than some decks have gone. So that then was the very first time I've ever cast the horses of Bruinen. I've seen it. I've put it in a deck once before, I think, and I finally got to cast it. So yeah, it does a lot of things. It's a good top end card. Yeah, good for tempo. Yeah, I was pretty down on it. It just cost a lot more what I thought it did, but I came up on the ring tempting. Tempo is good, and yeah, in this deck, Scry with our 3 watches, Scry is the chef's kiss. Alright, we got our colours, we got a good turn 1, we got a good turn 2, working into turn 3 and 4. Can't complain about this. Let's go for a quick loss. The hands that I'm like, oh, this is no good. We're eking out wins, and I think last time I was like, oh, this is a good hand. We ended up with quick losses. But yeah, I got some removal and stuff here, so nothing to do on turn 2, unfortunately. But yeah, I guess they have to play creatures. There's the ring. Yeah, not a whole lot here, so escape it is. We got our land. We're ticking up on the triggers, so So this is alright. We've got targets for the thing. So yeah, so we can. I think we just need to draw into things to put on the ground. Yeah, so no, let's go Bath Song. Let's just Bath Song it. I'm gonna take a lot of damage, but alright. Bilbo is good, so we need to stabilize and then play Bilbo. I like the idea of having my 5th land. So yeah, like it's gonna hurt. And they could be sitting on a whole bunch of removals, so good. Alright, we're drawing a whole bunch of cards here. Alright, so we can pitch that now. Alright, so I think the play, so we can now, I want that to kill that, because they can kill our Bath Song, because it's an enchantment, if they want with the Rider. Or they got Reprieve. And I played that wrong. Should drop out the captain first to get that ring trigger onto the captain, make him the ring bearer. And look, if they attack here, I think I'm happy to trade. I don't mind if they like, I just need to protect my life total. I don't think, yeah, taking 3 is not good. Taking that turn off to play Bath Song really hurt me. So Reprieve is like 1. A white and 1, and it returns a spell to its owner's hand. Yep, got it. Right, so we'll see what. Right, so we can put these back in. So we'll put both our birthday escapes. I don't mind a breaking of the fellowship back. All right, now we got. We got mana to spend. Alright, so just keeping up that two white. It's just got me. Yeah, well, we gotta play something. I'm not gonna sit here. So I can't get my Bath Song back. Actually, I think I just blanked. Hey, did I not? I thought I put both birthday escapes in. I must have only picked one. So what's the play here? Yeah, look, I'll drop it, birthday escape back on the top. Get some orcs. Right, we are up to level. We are up to level level 4 now. We're not attacking though. Summoning sickness on these two. Aha. Right. We'll get there. A Voracious Fell Beast off the top. I can feel it coming. Vanguard, okay. And lands. Lots of lands. Yep, I think let's see what they got. Let's draw out. Straight up trade. Cool. Alright. Get the old. Alright. So I like this now. Alright, so what's the play? So, look, we'll crash in here. play Watcher out, and that way we can keep up the isolation. And the next turn we can go Elrond into swinging for 4. Swing with the whole crew. Okay. Put that back in the library. Second 2, so go. Hold on, get the scry trigger. Yes, I'll put that on top. And I'm actually going to play this out now. Well, yeah, the knights are going to end up in the bin. That's fine. I want a big. I thought I was using attacking there. That was really. So yeah, now I've got the big knights. So then, now we're starting to apply some pressure. Zurith on goal patrol. Aha, first strike, but they're not attacking. Good play. Maybe that was a mistake. Alright. Can we scry at all? No. We just crash in with Bilbo. Alright, so we're gonna get a bigger second card, yeah. Sorry, I read that as whenever you draw beyond your first, but yes, whenever you draw your second card. So you can only draw your second card once per turn. There's the draw that we blanked. Alright, let's see if they give the right creature first strike this time. They have no cards in hand. If they kept that Easterling Vanguard, like there was no point in playing it, would have at least made me think, okay, what are they doing? Alright, so we're gonna get that, yeah. Alright, so there's no way to, I would like a way to scry to trigger that, but we'll just keep crashing in with Bilbo for 4. It's good when they hit the Bilbo, so this is at the point now, yeah, my Knights of Dol Amroth are so big now. If I get another ring tempt and Bilbo's not around, I'll be dropping it on them because the level 3, whenever your ring bearer becomes blocked by a creature, the creature's controller. So if I start attacking with the Knights, so yeah, the first thing is what you want. It can't be blocked by a creature with greater power. So that's why, like having Bilbo is, yeah, maybe should have explained that, but yeah, if I drop it on the Knights, like it'll be a 6/6 now, so they have to like block with multiple creatures. So whatever they block with, alright, so this is good. So we now have our scry to get in, so we should be able to finish the game next turn. But yeah, if they have a way to get rid of Bilbo, I'll drop it onto the Knights, because then it can lead to some funky blocking, because they, whatever they block with dies, so, yeah, it's funky. Yeah. Yeah, so they can block with, like, you know, a whole bunch of like high toughness creatures or something, like this 2/4. It still dies even if I don't deal enough damage to kill it. Alright, so that puts them, yeah, alright. So with this Greyhaven Navigator, we'll see. They've got, yeah, they're only drawing the 1 card. Alright. Sure. We've got a food token, so that puts them on 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we're doing 7. So unless they can stacking that, so yeah, they need 1 for that. So they, oh, and they did it. All right, yeah. So with that tap, like we still, oh no, untapped. Yeah, okay, they sacked it straight away. All right. Sorry, I thought we were into their turn. All right, whenever an orc deals combat damage, you choose one. Sure. Right, so they still have enough mana up that we can get in for 7, and they can sack something, make the food token, and then insta sack the food token. They still have enough mana for that, so they are effectively on 10, depending on how they play this. Alright, big decisions. So I wonder what they drew. Alright, so they're obviously not attacking. Alright, yeah, and I'm gonna main phase this. I'm not gonna use the flash because then it'll give me the scry trigger, and then I'll be able to draw something better, which may be able to affect combat with Bilbo's drawing trigger. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so that's good, but yeah, we'll main phase in this Greyhaven's Navigator. Because even if they have reprieve, it's still, I can still cast it again. Trigger. They're both going to scry one. Alright, treason. So let me. What can we get back to treason? Yeah, just a creature maybe. On an instant sorcery. Just like a birthday escape. No, look. I don't know. Just a creature at the bottom. Alright, now that's. Yeah, cool. So, unless they can kill... Yeah, so they can do this whole fuckery. Oh, pardon me. Just gonna make sure I don't go too far through. Alright, so they use up black, so they don't have... Alright, to damage, so let's make it go a 5/5. Gee. Oh, I didn't realize the ring melted. Hey, we made it. Platinum. That's good. And it was good on them. Like they saw that way to make the extra life. Yeah, this is it. This is the last game. We either win for 7 or lose for 3. So this has turned out a little bit better than I thought it would. I thought you were going to be on board for some pretty boring losses here, but there have been some cool, interesting games, and this is a good starting hand. Let's see what we can do with it. It could be a quick game. Ouch. What do you got? Good card. Another one. Ouch. I'm up to 5 names. So. Like, yes, I'll take 4, but isolation, I think is better. What can we do here? Yeah, I think we just isolation the they drew their red source, okay. Got Smite the Deathless coming. Send that back. Maybe we should go one more step. Ah, I see ya. Alright, so yeah, let's drop a Run Hubbard. So then next we'll get the Bilbo down, and we can get the Bilbo will trigger the Scry. We got unblockable there. Oh yeah. Like, why did I take one? Maybe not a tricky game if I thought. Hey. Well, we gotta drop that. Alright, who's the beatdown, I guess? Oh. Was it that? Yeah. What's the play here? Yeah, I think I attack here. Oh no, idiot. I was keeping that Glorious Gale up for their Voracious Fellbeast that they're about to play. No, I put them more on instants and sorceries. They got me. Good deck. That's more like I thought we'd be playing. I definitely made some misplays there, but yeah, 6-3. I'm not happy with that, especially with that deck. I thought it'd be a lot worse than that. I think now I'm creeping up the ranks. We're getting to facing more streamlined decks. Let's open some packs. What we get? What are we going to get? Ooh. All right. So yeah, this is this vault thing. So I was telling you about instead of dusting, when you open like more than the 4th copy of a card, it disappears and then gives you this vault progress. And then once you unlock that, you get these wild cards, which can be used to be turned into any. So that's what the last one that I opened was, like gold card. It was like an actual, that's a rare. So I can just make any rare I want now. And then like every pack you open, I think these, what does it say? Yeah, every pack you open, these things chink up. So yeah, you eventually get Lamdring. Yeah, you eventually get lots of these wild cards. And at the moment, I'm working through just trying to finish. Oh, sorry, Sauron's Retribution. Yeah, I'm working through just trying to complete the set. Get 4 of every card. Cool. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far.